You said when the storm came that you would be there with your umbrella to block the rain. You said you protect me from heartache, pain, lies, loneliness, and misery. You said you tear down the walls that were in my way. You promised things would be okay. And I stood there in the freezing cold and I waited for you, but you never showed where you at, where you at, where you at. You said you would be there for me. Where you at, where you at, where you at. Boy, you said you would be there for me. You said you'll go to church, stop slang, find a real job and go to work. And you said you'd stay out the streets and spend more time with me, break away my doubts and fears and fulfill my dreams. You said you'd be the shoulder for my eyes to cry on. You said you could be the one I could depend on. And I stood there in the freezing cold and I waited for you, but you never showed where you at, where you at, where you at. No, you said you would be there for me. Where you at, where you at, where you at. Boy, you said you would be there for me. No false promises, much like playing games. Boy, you painted a picture, but there was no frame. You made the future look bright, and I believed every word. I went to sleep on a cloud and woke up in the dirt. And now I'm without shelter, 'cause the wind is blowing. You said you'd be there for me, boy, when the tough got going. Said it's what love's for. You stood in front of me whenever I felt just. Said you'd be the one to set me free. Thought you were my hero. As the sun's out, you're no show. Tell me where you at, where you at, baby. You said you would be there for me. Where you at, where you at, where you at, where you at.